Hello, tutor and classmate. My name is Medrano Montalvo, and this is my oral defense for my recent prior effect of internet or useful for a language learning. Now, this is my data sheet. Is a type of paper research project. My research line is a research methodology uses the quantitative and qualitative approaches. And this is naturally integrated into the line of research bilingualism in technology mediation station. The language do is my name is Medrano. At picture for my scenario is English teacher Joanna Carolina Martinez Ribon. My face keyboard is online education, language learning in virtual environments, student involving distant education and online pedagogical strategies. Now, my statement of problem is the central question was what are the effects of student using for learning? And my objective for this is what to solve this problem considering the strategy for the population in the cine. This strategy have to be adaptable to other contexts and the population was graduated for the better results. Now, the objective for my research are the generalists investigate the effects of the internet and he is the language English of the students and in my case could be assigned in the pedagogical practice of the CINEP is the student for the cycle number 4 and the group number 9 and number 10 with 5 students in same. The specific objectives are this is identify the needs of the context and the needs of the students for the use on the internet and through to data collection to technical. For this is design and implement strategies to using internet according to the needs identified and finally analyze the effect for the strategic implements. Now, in my literature reviews, I was based into two studies you got. Number one is the line and I love your study is the advanced disadvantage the computer assisted learning and the study for the author's audience and your colleague for the effects of the internet in wiring performance. Now, here I prefer both for highlighting the importance of the balance approaching between technology with the relation for the technology and human the interaction. Well, I contextualization for the virtual education and I explore the impact for the internet in the language. I analyze topics you can for the advanced disadvantage and I improve reading access to the online resource. Now I analyze what is the change um, social for this social network and for this contextualization in the virtual education. For example, the illustration of the for the technology. Now, in the methodology, I to compress the address to the phone on the internet and I implement to Mr. Richard. Because this Mr. Richard is for me using qualitative and quantitative methods for compressing more the internet is foreign language in the context and this case context virtual. Now the first I use for my research is the characterization and, close to the seeing and analyzing in animal disputation. I used to the survey for the online issues set for my research. Now, and I used to describe a sociocultural approach for the author and Vitrowski a review theory for learning a social phenomenon. Because this theory learning is sent to the Cine pedagogical model. This is sociocultural approach mindful learning and critical literature. Now, the result um, for my investigation, my research is very important and very diverse because here in demographic characteristics for the students is a population to study was between 17 and 19 years old with a gender is predominate is the woman and 20% is a man. They come from the different cities. They come from for an English to skill level is related to 18 we are level 82 and is a basic level is a level for the all is all students in the Senate will 20% to release research level B1. Additionally, is the 18% demonstrated internet skill of a level 8. For the perception for the students about irregular performance activities with the tools. And as for a perception about the difficulty and the beauty of this language, our student is highlighted the most used tool was, for example, YouTube, Quizlet, or Duolingo. Useful to the internet is very motivation with the student during the rest for the class because here is the motivation with the internet for the student is about high with 18% writing is most for our by students. Now the learning strategy is with the students prefer and is the learning strategy with the signer. The snap is individual because the student prefers the activities autonomous practice. And this is the result of the activity class in case the students is and the result showed active participation in the case of the child on a microphone in the class. This is a evaluation is a positive evaluation on the strategic implement during the implementation of my didactic sequence. Now the database and monetary utility is used in an Excel and demonstrate the difference between the groups. In the case the group 9 and the group 10 in performance and participation. This is facilitating monitoring and the progress of my students and future perspective and useful for the information include identification for the needs of my student and school the situation to design to motivation pedagogical strategy for this. Now, the discussion for this result is I contextualize the demographic and diversity for the students and highlighting adaptability to the pedagogical strategy because learning students I had different needs. And this is reconciliation through heterogeneity and the skill level for the students. And I analyzed the students' perception and performance, highly to element to strategic with attitudes and the expectation should offer and promotion to the autonomy of the students because and they say the strategic learning in the CNET is our individual activities of the time. He and CNET never see a activity in collaborative learning, never see, and is cause I promote the student autonomy. Now, is affecting internal integration in this environment continue highly to the integration and the tool for the student preference and the internal technologies. Talking about for use the internal is the positive impact the pedagogical strategy in the invalidation and acceptation of choose implement promoting students and more participation and more motivation. And for this tool, use monitor what reflects to identification of parents um, for for student anticipation the problems and come to the needs to return in virtual environments is a virtual environment for example in case is the CNET. Here uh, is the contribution for to share and understand. I say it's education the understand for the problem. I was say for the formulation in pedagogical strategy, and I say for continuous adaptation in more educational practice. Now, finally, I can conclude for this research, my research is a research highlighted to the relevance of technology in distance education. We identify challenges and opportunities in the research and the result is highlighted to preference to the tool like Quizzing and Kahoot. The students are very happy in the implementation for this tool. The comprehensive methodology is relevant to the positive perception. In this, the combination for the methodology qualitative and quantitative is very important. Um, I highlight the importance to balance the technology and traditional pedagogical approach. In this context, is very important because our students have different needs. For example, it's a need for the students with an age superior to the other students is they understand more the use for example in the quizzes and I can explain this use for the two quizzes. It's important improve this balance a technological and traditional pedagogical approach because our students are not the same needs. Now, recommended training teacher and developing digital skills with students. This research is help to contribute to the better understand how technology impacts foreign language learning and improving valued information in this case to improve the quality and accessibility of education in this case the environment side. Yes. Uh, this is all tutor and classmate. Thank you for listening to me. This is my reference bibliography for this delay. the studies for the authors and the pay for my environment rights. So, thank you for your attention. God bless you.